How's that feel?
Yeah, it's good. It's better than better than last week, but it's one win, sort of in 4 weeks or so, and but it is good. It's a better feeling than last week, so yeah.
But the context of it, I mean, you've been in the news all week, coming up against the most informed team of the competition, the arch rivals. Does it mean a little bit extra with all those things factored in as well?
Let's take away the opposition. I think it's the way we played the game. I thought was outstanding. I thought our effort and our intensity to maintain that for 4 quarters was brilliant. And it's always nice against the arch enemy. But at the end of the day, that's how we want to play football, and that was really pleasing.
Right, it's not to put it down on it, but it also begs the question: where's this intensity been for 7 weeks or so?
Oh, well, I don't know where you've been then for 7 weeks, because we played West Coast over there, ran them to 10 points. So what's...
Oh, that was a great performance.
Was the intensity there?
It absolutely was.
Yeah, at Geelong game was...
I was at the Geelong game, and that was great.
Okay, so was that in the 7 weeks?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, sometimes you play, and I suppose it's an arm wrestle. So from my point of view, you can play good, hard football and you get beaten sometimes. And that happens. There's not too many teams that go through a season undefeated. And to say that we haven't played any good football for 7 weeks, I think it's insulting.
I didn't say that.
But what you were alluding to, we had no intensity or effort for 7 weeks.
No, I wasn't alluding to that, but I was alluding to this was a step up.
Yeah, maybe it was. But I thought our performances were fairly similar in some of the other games as well. Yep.
Andy Carazzo has obviously had a couple of games back now, but he again showed his worth tonight. It's very similar to the last time you played Collingwood, where he shut down a key midfield. How important is he to the whole team having him playing that role?
Yeah, I think it helps the dynamics in the midfield where it allows Chris to do what he does and other players, Mitch Robertson, and I think because of Andy's ability to get the ball too, it does put a fair bit of pressure on the opposition. So that's something that he does really well, and personally he sort of thrives on that challenge as well to get the best midfielder or the most informed player for the opposition each week.
Chris, it's life a bit easy for you when Andy's in there with you?
Absolutely, he's a super important part of our structures, and to see him come back and have as big an influence as he has is a real testament to just how hard he works, and he's really important for us.
Chris, on behalf of the sort of playing group, is it feel good to ease the pressure on Brad a little bit? His confidence dipped during the week and the last couple of weeks. Yeah,
it does. At the end of the day, you can talk to your blue in the face, but it's the actions in footy that count. And I thought the players, showed Rats the respect that he deserves and really played for him tonight. And Raps come away with the win.
Did Hanson going down, did that change the mindset of the team at all? Did it sort of emphasise, that you have to run the ball? The Blues had clear wins in the uncontested possessions and their handball receives, and you just have to run them off their feet.
Yeah, perhaps. I think we had a pretty small forward line for starters going into the game, and obviously when Hampson went down, that sort of exacerbated that. So there's no doubt we had to control the ball a little bit more going forward. There wasn't a lot of point just banging the ball in long and giving Harry O and Maxwell and these sort of guys opportunities to mark the footy. So we probably controlled the ball a little bit more around half forward, and I think that really worked for us tonight.
Brad, it was a fantastic effort from your defence. Jamison took a bit of a knock to his shoulder, but defied that, did really, really well. And Watson was also fantastic on Doris too.
Yeah, he was. I think Jamo got winded early. We thought it was a knock on the shoulder. We sort of thought, here we go, we've got him up for the game, and within a minute he was crouching over. So I thought Matthew was just growing each week. He's a young player still learning the game, and to get some of these challenges and keep chipping away, I think he's really improving. And it was good to see that you throw a young Andy Mack down there and gets his first game. And you hear Kevin Sheedy and Mick Malthouse talk about those games are really worth 20 to players, not just one game. So hopefully that stands him in good stead. But I thought our defence was really good, and to see Tui and Joseph, Gibbs, Yaron, I thought that's how you want to really defend.
This is a kickstart season.
Yes.
Tonight's win, you think you can really kickstart the last?
I think the challenge is now, backing this performance up. I think, considering that against Hawthorn we thought we were fairly average defensively, and then we just fell away in aspects of the game. So, yeah, this is our challenge to maintain, I suppose, this level of intensity and commitment. And I think to keep Collingwood to 8 or 9 goals is a pretty good effort tonight. Yeah, Nick's been playing okay, but we thought with his competitive nature to go and play on Maxwell and really give us an aerial contest was really important. And Dennis has done that role before, whether it's through the midfield or forward. It was just good to see him not just play the way they did, but actually hit the scoreboard and nick with 3. And maybe if he'd been watching the soccer a bit more, he might have got that one off the ground, which he missed out, Dykes. And I don't think he's kicked 4 goals in a season, so to do that in one night would have been a big plus.
What's it like for Hampson?
He's hit his knee. I think we'll just have to wait. I think scans and that will sort of show more tomorrow or Sunday. We train Sunday, so yeah, we'll have a look at it then. So I think we'll put him through his paces with that to see what happens, and we'll make a call there. Yeah, he's got the concussion. I suppose we'll have to work out how bad and does he recover during the week. I think some players recover quicker than others, and we'll see how he bounces back.
I think he ran around to just about every coach on the ground 3/4 of the time trying to convince.
Yeah, he just he couldn't get the numbers right with the fingers, but he was very convincing anyway.
How have you handled the last week, Brett, on the whole? What's it taken so long?
Chris Judd has brought a lot of things, and it's ironic that you're here, Chris, but you've brought a lot of things to our football club, but he's taught me one lesson in regards to, especially early doors as a coach, the balance of life and trying to keep it also level. And I'm not really fussed what they write or say or do. At the end of the day, I worry what happens within our 4 walls. So I think that's the most important thing. And it would hurt me so much deeper. Excuse me. It would hurt me really deeply if those things were said about the group or that saying that to me instead of someone else out there who's doesn't have all the information, doesn't know what happens in our football club, but are allowed to make comments. And sometimes our performance is below par, and we deserve the criticism from that point of view. But sometimes there's circumstances in that, and I would be more upset if it was more about the people inside saying that than some of the comments or a headline or just a throwaway line. So that doesn't bother me.
Brett, you must have been really happy with Yaron Zed, but on top of everything else, that goal that he kicked in the 3rd quarter seemed a real turning point as he got the goals flowing again up and it was 5 straight behind. So.
Yeah, it was one of those ones that we had shots at goal that were very close and really gettable. So to miss those shots, I suppose, you think, jeepers, if we keep doing this, are we going to kick ourselves out of it? I know Collingwood missed a few early, but we were sort of probably in some easier spots, I thought. And his performance tonight was, he's just getting back. We thought last week it's just starting to turn for him, and he started the season really well, but then hurt his toe, and now he's recovered from that. So good to see him up and bouncing around.
Last one.
Were you worried in that 3rd quarter that you had so many chances to just really put them out of the game and a lot of missed opportunities? Were you worried that they were missing that chance, knowing that Collingwood was always going to come back at you?
I was worried with 2 minutes ago. I think Lee Matthews said if there's more goals than minutes, you're a big chance to win the game. So they're trying to get more goals than the minutes on the clock. So when it sort of got to 5 goals in 2 minutes, I thought maybe this might be right.
Thanks, guys.